Hello there.
Hello there.
My name is Vergil's Pride, and today I'm going to be reviewing The Polar Express. Also, one more thing, there are going to be some spoilers ahead. If you have not watched this movie, please come back later, and make sure you like, comment, subscribe. With that out of the way, let's get into the video. Roll the intro. Ah yes, The Polar Express, a movie filled with Thomas the Dank Engine, Hot Chocolate, and Tom Mother Flipping I Am the Captain Now Hanks. So what is the story about? Well, the story is based off a book written by Chris von Allsburg titled The Polar Express. The story is about a boy named, well, the Hero Boy. I'm not making this up, that's what they called him. Just take a look at the credits. What even is that? So the story begins on the night of Christmas Eve. The Hero Boy is fast asleep in his bed. However, there is a problem with the Hero Boy. He's retarded. No, I'm kidding. Hey, relax. Everyone relax. I love to get demonetized. No, I'm just kidding, but anyways. The real problem with the boy is that he doesn't believe in Santa Claus, and this makes the boy gather evidence to see if Santa is real. After failing, the Hero Boy goes back to sleep. While sleeping in his bed, he is rudely awakened by the sound of a whistle and chugging from a train. No, not that chugging. Oh my lord, I hate Chuggington. Anyways, the train arrives to pick up the boy, and the boy is like,
Yo, what the frig? I'm gonna go outside wearing nothing but my PJs? Okay.
and he runs out of the house and into the snow. He goes to check out the train and is greeted by the conductor.
All aboard! All aboard!
So the boy is like,
Where are we going?
and the conductor is like, boy, if you don't get on this train, you're not gonna get the new PS5. And the boy is like,
I'm not supposed to talk to strangers, but okay.
and the boy hops on board. So the boy is traveling on the train to the North Pole, trying to believe in Santa Claus. The cast. The cast was pretty good. Well, actually, I'm getting ahead of myself. The cast was extremely difficult to research, to the point where I had to use secondary sources on YouTube to actually figure out who voiced who. And golly gee, that was not a holly jolly Christmas. What also made my research confusing about the cast is that there could be a lot of people who did this and who did that for the movie. But I'm gonna be real with you, I'm only gonna focus on the people who did the voices for the characters. I will not be mentioning the people who did the motion capture, so sorry.
What?
Anyways, back to what I was saying. The first person on our list is Smokey and Steamer. I just realized something. None of these characters have official names, so yeah, wow. I thought those were the actual names since I was a kid. Man, I must have been one stupid kid, am I right? And my meaningless existence. Smokey and Steamer are voiced by Andrew Salazzo. Wow, I really butchered that name, didn't I? Andre is an American actor, voice actor, director, songwriter. He's done a lot of shit, basically. In case you get confused, Smokey is the one wearing the hat and the long beard, while the other one, the engineer of the steam engine, is Steamer. I mean, it was pretty obvious who is who, and if you did not know that, you're more retarded than me. Andre has also done voices for Call of Duty, or as I like to call it, COD, like a true gamer. He has also done, surprisingly, Puss in Boots. Hey, change that. Get your mind out of the gutter. Next on our Christmas list is Billy, the lonely kid. Billy is voiced by Jimmy Bennett, an American actor and musician. This guy has done so many voice and acting roles in various movies. For example, he's done Roo from Winnie the Pooh, Heathie Jr. from The Jungle Book 2, and he has also done a voice for Rerun Van Pelt from Charlie Brown, or the Peanuts for all you boomers out there. Jimmy has been in various movies. For example, he's been in Shark Bait, Oaha, Snow Buddies, Puta my brothers, and Daycare Daddy.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I mean, Daddy Daycare. And last but not least, his most famous role was in Star Trek, and yes, may the Force be with you. Next, we have Mr. Memer, the know-it-all kid, voiced by Eddie These nuts?
Got him! Got him!
Oh, screw you, I like old memes. Anyways, Know-It-All is voiced by Eddie Deason. He is an American actor and also he's a comedian. He also played Eugene in Grease, and plus he's done Ned from Kim Possible and Zip from Handy Mandy. Next we have the hero girl, voiced by Nana Gaye, an American singer, fashion model, and actress. Not really much to her. The only information I could truly find was that she played in different movies such as Harlem Nights, Ali, Matrix films like, Revolution and Reload. And fun fact, her father, Marvin Gaye, was the man who sang Ain't No Mountain High and Ain't No Valley Low. Next on our list is the hero boy, voiced by Dara Sabara, and he's an American actor. You guys may recognize him for Juni Cortez in the Spy Kids movies, and as a side note, he also played in Wizard of Waverly Place. Next we have Tom Hanks, an American actor and filmmaker. Let's be honest, the man's an American icon. He has done more roles for various movies such as Toy Story, Forrest Gump, Captain Phillips, and Castaway. His most recent movie was Greyhound. The characters he has voiced in the Polar Express are Santa, the Hobo, and his most famous role is the Conductor. This should be no surprise. His voice is so iconic that it literally rivals Mark Hamill's voice as the Joker. Opinions and criticism. Okay, I'm gonna be real with you. I think this is a solid movie. The movie was amazing. The movie added more than the original children's book did. A perfect example was when they added a roller coaster scene, right? That would put Six Flags and Disneyland to shame. This scene was amazing, and I loved it. These type of scenes are what I love about the movie. I'm just glad the writers actually incorporated so many scenes like this. However, unfortunately, that's where my praises ended for this movie. My criticisms for this movie are the animation. Now, the animation itself was amazing back in the day, and it still is amazing today. I think this movie really crushed it in the early 2000s. Now, the one problem I have is this one specific scene when the train is climbing up the mountain. It's spiraling as if it was a snake, and I don't know, that just didn't look right.
That's weird, man.
I think they could have fixed that, but honestly, I'm gonna cut them some slack. This was filmed back in the early 2000s. Another problem I have is that I kind of wish they gave some of the characters some backstory. Now, I can see why they did this. It helps add mystery to the characters like Mr. Conductor, the Hobo, and the Hero Boy, for example. But what about the side characters? Why didn't Smokey and Steamer get some backstory? What about the train itself? What's its backstory? Same thing with Billy and the Know-It-All Kid. Again, there's just like no backstory to these characters. I really wanted to know who these characters are. For example, with Billy, why is he so sad? What's his reason for not believing in Santa Claus? I don't know, I just think it's kind of unfortunate that the writers didn't include, many backstories for these great characters. I mean, let's be honest, at least they're better than Abby from The Last of Us 2 and Ray from the Disney sequels and so on. The story is really good. I think the story could have been improved, but honestly, I like where the story is. I mean, the story is literally about a kid who struggles to believe in Santa Claus, and in order to do the believing part, he takes a train ride to the North Pole. I also love that the writers gave this conflict to not only the hero boy, but to Billy as well. The writers really did a number on our boy, hero boy. Seriously, who makes these names? Anyways, I love that this character grows and he believes in Santa Claus and he hears the bell from Santa's sleigh. I think the irony is that he believes in Santa now, and he will always believe in Santa. However, the sister of the hero boy, or practically anybody else that he's related to, cannot hear the bell. Only he can hear the bell, because the bell will always ring to those who truly believe.
The bell still rings for me, as it does for all who truly believe.
The final verdict. So a lot of people have been telling me that they give this movie a straight up 6.6 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 9 out of 10, and so on. But honestly, I'm kind of conflicted. I love this movie. The Polar Express was my childhood. However, I can't let that get in the way of me giving the final verdict. Just let me know. What do you guys think down below? What do you guys think? Does this movie honestly deserve a bad rating? Or is this gem truly a classic, right? That deserves a higher score? Let me know. What is the final verdict for the Polar Express? Well, I'm going to give this movie probably a 7.9 out of 10. It's right there. It almost hit the mark for 8 out of 10. But the reason why it's a 7.9 out of 10 is because, like I've stated in my opinions and criticism analysis thing that I did, it was there. It almost had it. But they had made so many mistakes, right? For example, you know, why is the train, you know, it has like 5 coaches, right? But suddenly, you know, we have like what, 16, 17 different coaches. That's a perfect example of a mistake. I don't know. But honestly, this is actually not a bad movie. I would recommend this movie to anyone. It's a simple movie, right? It has a simple task to get the kid to the North Pole and back in time for Christmas Day to show up. And honestly, I'm okay with that. I'm just kind of disappointed this got a 7.9 out of 10. Actually, nah. It's time for me to wake up, honestly. I need to wake up.
I have to wake up. Yeah, I have to wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
Because this movie deserves better. This was my childhood. I grew up on this movie. Therefore, I'm going to change it, right? I'm going to give this movie a straight up 8.9 out of 10 because this movie was my childhood. I love this movie. This movie, oh man, it left a mark. Oh man, I'm flabbergasted. I can't even talk right now. I love this movie. This movie deserves better, and it's totally unfortunate that some people don't think that this movie deserves a higher score. I'm so glad that we all agree that the Polar Express deserves to get a higher score. You agree? I agree. Of course, we all agree. You're shaking your head, right? Right? We all agree, right? Right? We all agree, right? Right? Yes? Yes, we're agreeing. I'm getting pissed off by the minute. You better shake your head. You better shake it and say yes. Say it!
It was time for Thomas to leave. He had seen everything.
You better say yes, you little shit. Sorry about that, guys. Lost my cool there. Alright, let's end this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. My name is Vergil's Pride, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye!
I have to wake up. Yeah, I have to wake up.
Wake up! Wake up out of your sleep! Wake